Welcome to EDU World Space.
Question 9. Suppose that the reserve requirement for checking deposits is 10%. So we first calculate the money multiplier, which is 1 divided by 10% equals to 10. So the money multiplier is 10. All right, question A. If the Fed sells $1 million of government bonds, what is the effect of the economy's reserves and money supply? So if we draw the T account for the first bank, the deposit here is 1 million and the reserve ratio is 0.1, so the reserve is 0.1 million while the money it loans out is 0.9 million. So the total reserve of this economy is just 0.1 million times the money multiplier. So the answer is $1 million as total reserves. And the total money supply is the original money supply times money multiplier, which equals to $10 million. Okay, question B. So what if now the reserve rate is 0.05? So we can see that the T account is the same on the right hand side. Oops, sorry. On the right hand side, while on the other hand, the reserve is 0.5. But the bank voluntarily wants to hold another 5% of deposits as excess reserves. So excess reserves, I will write it in red, is 0.05 million. So the money it can loan out to other agents in the economy is the same as the previous question. So it is also 0.9 million. So why would the bank do so? Because if the bank does not hold excessive reserve, they cannot deal with the situation of default. So if some people decide to not pay back their loan, they can also the bank cannot adjust their balance because this reserve number is non-adjustable. You have to have this amount in the bank as regulated by the government. But on the other hand, if you have this excess reserve, even if some people default on their loan, you can still use the red thing I wrote here as excess reserve to cover for the defaulted loans. So this is the reason why most banks have this system of excess reserves. It is better to hold something in your hand that you can manipulate in case of other emergencies. So okay, what is the total what is the overall change in the money multiplier and the money supply as the result of these actions? So we can see that the money supply is actually the same because this number of money is going to be loaned out to other banks and on and on and on. So the way we calculate the money supply is still the same. It is 1 million times 10. So the money multiplier is the same as previous question because now the total money reserve is still 0.1. It's still 10%. It's just that one half of this is regulated by the government, and then one half of this is the money that you can use on your own. So it actually makes no difference to the money supply in the economy.